Kinsey, it seems like you guys as a defensive unit, I mean, have really found some chemistry, especially with your top four. With you and Ras and Noah and Tanny. I mean, just if you could just speak to just the confidence you guys are playing with as a unit, and just the trust you have in one another.
I mean, I think, it's all 60, even 70. It's not just us four, but, we have a great group back there. Even last year and going into this year, we know how elite we are. The confidence is there and the chemistry's there. I know, when Z was here, it was, just trying to figure out, some lines and whatnot. But now, everything's set. Ras and I, Tanny, Hanny, and Gilbert, Desi, or Oyster, or whoever it is. But we're just trying to play consistent every single day. And I've talked about it many times this year. Is just trying to be threats out there. Whether it's getting up in the play and scoring a goal, or making a good outlet pass to one of our forwards. It's just been. It's been going our way right now. We have to stay consistent, and we feel that when we play good back there, usually the rest of the team sort of follows behind.
So overall, can you talk about just the vibes, the feel coming off that trip, and how important it is to carry that over into the 6-game set?
Yeah, it's huge. Obviously, it's two important games for us against two, elite teams, especially in our division. It was great having the dads there. It made it, a little extra special. And, now we just got to stay consistent, stay with it, take it day by day. We're facing, Arizona that we just previously faced, and they're going to come in here and, they're not going to be pretty pleased with how we won that game in Arizona. So we're going to get their best. We know that, but where we're at right now, we feel confident in our group, and we just got to stay that consistent hockey.
When you start 6 straight at home, and do you look at it as a homestand, or are you pretty dialed on making sure it's just one at a time right now?
Yeah, it's just one at a time. Obviously, it's great being here at home. It's obviously an important part of the schedule for us, knowing that we have 6 home games here, and we want to play solid at home. We want to make it a tough building to come into. Leading up into the playoffs, we want teams to know that it's going to be a tough place to play. But we just got to take it game by game. Not get too ahead of ourselves. But it's an important part of the schedule for us for sure.
You guys clearly know you have to win a lot, though. I mean, the teams you guys are chasing right now, just won't drop a game to save their lives.
Yeah, we can't really focus on that. We can't get distracted by that. We've done a great job at not getting distracted by standings and whatnot. Obviously, coaches, and we're obviously going to keep an eye on it. But we just got to focus on our game. We can't drop a game either. These are important games, and we want to stay in that hunt and eventually get that wild card spot or more.
Earlier in the season, I felt like every game you were asking us third period comebacks, and the other team was scoring first, and you guys would say like, yeah, they're fun, but it's not what we want to do. And now you guys are scoring first, like in most games at this point. Has that like what has gone into making that happen?
I think just our focus and preparation maybe before games, knowing that I think an important piece is that the first 5 minutes of the game, or first 5 minutes of each period, and then the last 5 minutes of each period. We focused on that. We've done a great job at that, but it's a long year. You're going to win games differently. You're going to go through different stretches of coming from behind, or having the lead and closing a game out. But I think right now, having the lead and closing it out shows we've matured over the season, and that's been a goal of ours.
Sorry, it does just speak to the fact that you guys kind of identified a problem and fixed it a little bit.
Absolutely. It speaks on, the leadership group, the coaching staff, the young guys stepping up. It's been, everybody's, well aware of situations that we need to clean up and fix, and it shows that we're coachable. We have character guys in the room. It's impressive. I think we faced a lot of adversity this year, but the guys in here, it's such a great group of guys, and everybody just wants to win so badly. And we're trying our best, to fix things and clean things up and keep this thing rolling.
What are examples of Jacob's leadership? You guys talk constantly about how big a cultural part he is.
Yeah.
Like, what are examples of Markstrom being how that's relevant?
He's loose. He's obviously a competitor. He gets upset when you score on him in practice. He provides that competitive atmosphere. Guys, you're going to get your best from him. But also, I'd say, maybe one of the things that you could say is when we block a shot, when we go down and we get hurt or whatever, he'll come back and, he'll say, oh, yeah, that was going in, good block shot. But it probably wasn't going in. But he always there to make you feel better, pick you up. But he's just a competitor. He wants to win badly. And he's done a hell of a job. This last stretch when we've been winning games, he's definitely a huge reason why. But, we're lucky to have him.
Are there differences between last season and this season?
No, I don't think so. His personality, that I've seen, has stayed the same. I've never played goalie. I don't know what that position's like. It's obviously it can get, I'm sure, pretty tough some nights and whatnot. But he's always stuck with it. It just shows that he's a true professional. He's a leader. And I think maybe last year we got a little too loose with him. The D-core maybe has tightened it up for him a little bit. But he's seeing pucks and he's confident.